A very good evening to you, and thank you for joining us on Health and Wellness this Sunday. My name is Zaitun Ali, and as you can see, we are right here at the Coptic Hospital, and the topic of discussion is about the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. So, this therapy involves breathing of oxygen under pressurized environment, and this pressure is not just the normal one; it goes up to 2 times and even 3 times higher than the normal one that we breathe. And the good thing about it is the oxygen is 100%. Right here on set, I have Dr. Ibrahim Betts, and he's going to explain more about this therapy. So stay tuned. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Tell us, what is this?
So basically, this is hyperbaric oxygen therapy unit at Coptic Emergency Room. So the science behind this, we do deliver 100% oxygen to the patient. So not that ukiangalia sisi huku tuna breathe 21%.
Oh,
yeah.
Normally?
And the pressure hapa, whatever we are breathing, it is like 1 atmospheric pressure.
Okay.
So inside there, our pressure is 5 times greater whatever we are breathing.
Not even 3 times?
Not even 3 times.
5 times.
So it is 5 times greater whatever we are breathing. So this is the hyperbaric chamber. It is a medical device. How it works, we do put a patient inside after taking the normal vital signs.
And even before going to all that,
yes,
we can just explain now before you come here. What are those vital signs that you're taking? How can one prepare to get into this chamber?
For the vital signs like blood pressure, we take your temperature, oxygen saturations. And also if you are diabetic, we recommend you take your before blood glucose level and after glucose level, because inside the chamber the sugar level tend to reduce by 1 or 2 units. Yes.
Okay. So aside from that, anything else one needs to prepare?
Apart from that, you need to prepare for all different pressure levels. The pressure levels there inside, it's like the way you are traveling by flight. You'll feel the ear popping. So whatever we do advise for our clients or our patients, that we try and do the eating method, like chewing, taking water. You take something like a snack, it helps in relieving the ear pressure. Also, if you can't have those things, we do try and do the Valsalva maneuver. That's like you close your nose, then you blow. It helps in opening your ear.
What about yawning?
Also yawning, it helps in opening the ear.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is the purpose of this chamber especially, and who comes to do this therapy?
Basically our purpose here, we do it's all about oxygen.
Yes.
And the people who are indicated for this chamber are like people with autistic kids. We have the kids with, we are boosting fertility.
Fertility?
Yes.
Like for grown-ups?
Grown-ups, yes. Okay. Not that you are now infertile, they come. Then also for wound healing processes, we do help it. Those people unasikianga the chronic wounds, ile kidonda duko iponi.
Hiyo ni kama gani sasa?
Kama diabetic foot, diabetic skin ulcers. Okay. Kuna zile ugonjwa kidonda haiponi kabisa. Okay. So as much as our viewers wakiangalia, kuna wale DM foods. Unaangalia diabetic, it's all about sugar levels iko kwa circulation, na hizo microorganism ina feed kwa hizo sugar.
Okay, that makes sense. So talk about once you've done the vitals and everything is okay, I'm fit to go inside. So now what's the process? So
when you're fit to go inside, we have done with our pressure. Utakaa hapa ndani. Utakaa kwa kitanda.
Has anyone said that this thing looks scary?
Unless you have the phobia.
Yeah,
the claustrophobia patient is kind of a contraindication to those people who are claustrophobic.
Okay.
Lakini lazima kwanza tukuprepare.
Okay.
Before ukuje tutakuja tukuoneshe machine. Tukwambia this machine iko hivi. Now if you are fearing that, you need to tell us earlier.
Okay.
Juu tukifungua, as you see, hii is a big metal. Tukifunga mlango inakuanga ngumu, as long as pressure imeshajaa ndani inakuwa ngumu sana kufunga hapa ndani.
Okay. But at least how do you try and convince them? No, this will be good for you because I can see it has it's glass.
Yes.
Over, so you can see whatever is happening outside.
Yes, exactly.
So can I talk to you? Can I communicate with you?
Yes,
and
we do communicate. There is we always say it is a walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Then kuna speaker huko ndani to communicate with the patient. Alafu hapa it's so transparent.
Yes.
The patient can watch TV. Two birds hizi tumezima kidogo. Wanaweza watch TV kama kuna relative hapo anaweza ongea na yeye. Unajua ile you feel as if you are at home.
Okay.
But si eti lazima ukikaa hapo unaingia unalala. Unaweza ingia, kuna watoto wanaingia wanacheza. Kuna zile vitu we don't accept inside like metallic devices.
Okay.
Any
so for me, my earrings, I can't get inside with my earrings.
You don't get inside with it.
What about my makeup?
Makeup, you don't go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Kama simu hawezi ingia nayo. Juu kuna hiyo risk ya explosion.
Okay.
Alafu unajua in case of explosion kuna hiyo oxygen na fire, it supports a lot.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
And there's something you've mentioned that even caught my attention. If I get into this chamber and I sleep,
you can sleep.
You can?
You can sleep, yeah.
Okay. So nothing will go wrong?
Nothing will
with
go wrong.
Oxygen and then,
as long as it's the way you are breathing.
Okay.
Lakini kuna wengine they do try and those deep breath. Wanajaribu ku breathe in deep. So that you can maximize the oxygen inside.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Perhaps you can show us what is this chamber
pressure?
pressure?
This is the chamber machine.
Okay.
We do control it here.
Okay.
With this. So once you are inside, I don't need to.
Can the people see it?
Yes.
At this point.
So this is the where we operate. This is the, let me say it is a control unit. So when the patient is inside, you just put it on after closing the door.
Okay.
We put it on, then we begin by the desired amount of pressure that the doctors have subscribed. So in case, let's say for example, an adult, we do recommended standard, it is 2 atmospheric pressure. For young kids, we begin by 1.5. Others we begin by 1.3 as we increase slowly by slowly. So after putting on the machine, we increase slowly by slowly until the desired amount of pressure.
So is this done when someone is inside already, or
Yes.
you prepare it before?
No, when someone is already inside. As long as, even if I put it on, it cannot be on.
Oh, it has to be closed.
It has a safety measure. You cannot put it on.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can mention while you're inside, how does one feel? Aside from the air blocking the ears, now how does one feel?
For someone kama niseme sasa kama wewe.
For a first timer.
For a first timer.
Tell them
I know
that.
you are a bit scared.
Yes.
But it's not something. By the way, it's something relaxing.
Okay.
Very relaxing. Lakini for those first few sessions, najua it is a bit uncomfortable. Sasa ile tunapandisha pressure. Juu saa hiyo utapata kuna temperature variations huko ndani. Tukianzisha unaweza feel pressure temperature iko a bit high kidogo, lakini si ile high, ni just a room temperature. Tukireduce pressure, kuna kwa na hiyo temperature inakuwa chini kidogo.
So the temperature as you're talking like this, is it the heat? Like una feel joto, una feel kusweat, una feel
ile joto kidogo.
Okay.
Kusweat is all about, unajua sasa ukikuwa uko ndani, we do say it is a loading phase. Okay. So tunakuload na hiyo oxygen. So your oxygen inakuja in our normal circulations, as we all know, tukipumua ndani inaenda kwa lungs, alafu ina diffuse to red blood cells, izunguke to all body tissues. Alafu ikizunguka, so this is 100% oxygen. The oxygen ile inaenda itareleasewa to the plasma. Unajua plasma cells, it's also part of the reservoir ya oxygen. So ukitoka kwa oxygen chamber, so inaanza kureleasewa pole pole. Unajua kuna zile tissues ama cells ina process, ina metabolize oxygen haraka. Kama our brain ina metabolize oxygen haraka, our lungs, our liver, our kidneys, hizo zote zina metabolize oxygen haraka. So hizi plasma after kumaliza hiyo oxygen inaanza kurelease pole pole penye those affected tissues iko.
Okay.
Yes.
So does it have an advantage to the brain because you say like autistic kids come in here for this therapy?
Exactly.
How does it work for them?
So for the autistic kids, we do recommend they go for stem cell therapy, but it is in India. For after the stem cell therapy, they come here for hyperbaric. As we all know, the pathophysiology of how does autistic come about is the brain is being deprived with oxygen.
Yeah.
So as we supply the brain with more oxygen, you'll feel a little bit of, if you are the mother, you'll see a little bit of change, behavior changes. Utaangalia maybe mtoto alikuwa anakuja, alikuwa anasumbua sana ama ako hiyo hyper.
Yes.
Ama anataka simu sana. Tukiendelea na session naangalia kuna zile behaviors inakataa, anakataa.
Calm down.
They are calm down, yes, exactly.
Okay. Yes. So there's no danger of breathing this kind of oxygen 100%, yet we're used to 21%. Are there side effects of it?
Side effect if you are exposed to oxygen for a longer time.
How long should the session be?
The session is supposed to be 90 minutes, that is 1.5 hours, but depending on the prescription of the doctor. Like those ones who are coming from India, we begin by 30 minutes, 1 hour, but most of them, they always go with 1 hour for the young kids. But for the recommended adults, it's just 2 hours, only 1.5 hours.
1.5.
Yes, but maximum amount of time you're supposed to be inside here, it is 2 hours.
And if you go beyond?
You'll have that oxygen toxicity.
Oh,
yes.
So it happens.
It happens, but if you are that exposed for a long time.
Okay, that makes sense. So this looks like a good technology as I'm seeing it. Sawa tumekaa huko ndani, we've been there for like 1 hour.
Yes.
What kinds of change, apart from the autistic kids that you've said, at least the calming effect, for me, what can I feel? And can I come here even without a specific condition, perhaps?
Yes,
that I want to treat
if you don't have any underlying conditions, you can come in like a wellness program.
Okay.
You know, oxygen is not all about oxygen. It is like a drug. It is like a nutrient.
Yeah.
You are supplying oxygen drug. This is a nutrient to your body and to your tissues or to your cells.
Okay.
Yes.
So is this the only type of chamber that we have, or are there different types of chambers? You can talk more about the chamber.
So this is a hard chamber.
Hard
there are two types of chamber. There is a soft chamber and there is a hard chamber. So a soft chamber inaka kama nguo, and the pressure is different. Like for a soft chamber, the maximum amount of pressure, it is 1.5 or 1.3 atmospheric pressure. And for a hard chamber, we go up to 3 atmospheric pressure.
Okay.
So the pressure difference, it is very...
It's different.
It is different, yeah.
So any other risks?
For the risk, in case your body cannot equalize the pressures, in case you're having a fever, high fevers, high blood pressures that it is not controlled, low sugar levels, because here inside we tend to reduce the sugars. So if you are inside there and then you come out, we might be at risk of hypoglycemia.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the people who have asthma? Can this help when they get congestions?
Asthma, it is not recommended because it is affecting the lungs. Someone with an active pneumothorax, that is air inside the lungs. So we cannot give him this until the doctor, the physician has approved it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. We've kept talking about especially the blood sugar dropping.
Yes.
So when you're on diabetes, coming here is kind of a risk if your sugar is low. but what makes it draw?
So basically, as nilikuwa explain earlier, huku ndani it is a loading phase. Sasa hiyo kuna hiyo short term benefits, kuna hiyo boost of energy. So sasa hiyo oxygen tukideliver, sasa hiyo inakuja kwa wingi kwa lungs, ina deliver to specific organs ama specific tissues. So hiyo metabolism inaanza haraka na as long as unafanya kazi lazima utakuwa una release, utakuwa unatumia a lot of things kama sukari. Niseme kwa mwili yetu, niseme kwa mfano kwa gari ikianza kwenda haraka inahitaji a lot of fuel, na hii fuel yetu hapa ni nini? Ni sugar zile tunatumia kwa mwili yetu. Yes, that's the thing.
Oh, that makes sense. And for kids, they're normally not scared about this. Can I enter with my parent if I was a
Yes,
10-year-old in here?
Yes.
Oh.
Also 14, they go like two guys. For autistic, as we all know, autistic kids, they are a bit violent. Or those hyperness, we cannot risk them to be inside, because if we close the door,
They will
want to come out. So we do advise the parents for the first few sessions until they calm down, they just go inside with them. They can be there, they be playing or wajigonge or kondani, so we don't want to risk anything.
So it can fit more than one person in this bed. And for adults, can I come with my friend as well? Or it's not allowed?
Adults hiyo hatuwezi kubali.
And for children, at what age do they start now can they start doing this?
For the age, haiko limited.
Even a month? Okay, some months?
For us, the
year?
lowest age is 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, and the highest age is 15.
Oh, really?
Kwa wenye tumekuwa nao.
And for guys who have been through chemotherapy, can they come to this therapy?
Specifically, let's begin by radiotherapy. Kuna wale wanapata hizo burns. Let's say for example, kuna wale wanakuwa na this condition of osteoradionecrosis. So hii ni ile cancer imekula the jaw. So hiyo the wound imeshakulwa sana. So what the doctor recommends to supply that oxygen ina help that healing process ikuwe a bit faster. Ukiangalia kwa the normal tukienda the normal way, mtu anaweza chukua almost like 2 weeks ama 1 week. Kwa ile tumefanya our septic technique, tumeosha kidonda, tumefanya nini, unakula vizuri, balanced diet. Lakini sasa add another therapy, hiyo itasaidia sana. Na pia for the autistic guys, this is not a cure. That's the thing that we need to know. It is not a cure, it is form of therapy to allay other behaviors. Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Even for chemotherapy, because you mentioned about radiotherapy. So for chemotherapy, it's okay, they can just come.
They can come, but after document clear.
Okay, that's fine. And the sessions, how long should the sessions be? No, not even long. How often should I come here for these sessions?
For the
that one
we do check we do 5 days continuous session. You rest for 2 days.
Really?
Yes.
Every single day?
Every single day you rest
for how long?
For desired amount of session. Kama daktari, for us here minimum we go to 30 sessions or 40.
What?
Yes.
So the 5, per day it's 1 session. Per day you can do only 1 session.
Yes.
Can I do 2?
Unless you can a difference of 6 or 12 hours apart.
Okay, which that is almost impossible coming here for it. Okay, and we'll get to hear this and more about the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. Now, after the break, we want to learn more about the mechanism, how it works. And perhaps we'll get to see someone going inside and they'll tell us how their session was after the break. So stay tuned. This is Health and Wellness. Remember, this is Health and Wellness, and my name is Zaitun Ali. And before the break, we were talking about the hyperbaric oxygen therapy right here at the Coptic Hospital. And as I mentioned, that we're going to see some of the mechanism of this chamber. But before then, we also have one beneficiary, a patient of this hospital, who's been going through the therapy sessions, and he has done 13. Is it 13?
No,
11. He has done 11 sessions. And we're going to talk to him. You'll start by telling us your name.
My name is Nelson Waro Sankaka.
Nice at least to see you. You're benefiting from this therapy. What brought you here?
Actually, I was operated on in January last year.
Okay.
And now on a prostate problem. Then the operation was repeated in May. And also I was operated on my eyes. On my left eye, I had a problem of retina bleeding. Then there was a cataract. I was operated on these two issues. Then later, in around August, I was operated on my left eye, which had a cataract. So all these operations led me to be advised to come here for hyperbaric oxygen therapy. So I'm undergoing that process. Up to now, I've done 11 sessions.
Nice.
It was recommended I do 30. I'm still remaining with around 19.
19. And
Yes.
today you're going to come, you're doing the 12th one today.
Yeah.
How have the sessions been so far?
No, when I was operated on first on prostate, I was injected on my back twice for anesthesia.
Yes.
This, I think, caused a problem with my back. So since then, I've been having backache, and then I don't know whether it is the same which spread to my legs. Now my legs started burning, and they were numb. But the numbness, since I came here, is getting off, and even that burning, hitting, is also getting reduced.
Okay.
So I'm still on the process.
That's a good one. Daktari,
Yes.
you can mention to us what treatment is he benefiting from, especially for this therapy?
So for the treatment, it's just hyperbaric. For him, he came with the complaints of lower limb numbness,
Yeah.
and also he was sweating so much.
Okay.
So our goal, it was reducing the numbness, because we are acting on the central nervous system. So it's like when they were doing the surgery, it was a bit tampered with the nerves.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So far, how has it been for him?
It's been good.
Yeah?
We are
You
doing
can see progress?
Yes.
Okay.
Also the patient is saying.
How has it been in terms of unaogopa kama siku hizi umezoea? Ni uchungu, unasikianga aje ukiingia hapo ndani?
What the problem I've been having is ears. Ears closing.
Because of the pressure.
Yeah, because of the pressure. But by and by it has been reducing,
Okay.
and they advised me to put wool into my eyes,
Ears.
my ears, and that I think has helped me a lot.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nelson. Najua leo tumeingia kwa session yako, but we just want to see how this chamber is being prepared, how you are being prepared before now you get into it, and how the session is looking like. Utatukubali?
It's okay. I have no problem with that, because if you are working for the public,
Yes.
we would like your services.
Thank you so much, and we wish you the best and total healing.
Yeah.
May this therapy be beneficial to you.
Asante sana.
Thank you so much. So we get to see Ibrahim. Take it away. We get to see.
Nelson, tutaketi hapa tupime pressure. I'm taking a vital signs for my patients so that we can be on the safer side. So it had already begun, and at this time it's at 12:09. My current oxygen saturation is at 97, which is within the normal ranges.
With the normal ranges should be?
Normal ranges is supposed to be above 90.
Okay.
So for now, my blood pressure it's within, for the age, equal 156/92.
What do you mean for the age?
Mostly as we see, ukiendelea kuzeeka, pressure zako zina change.
Hujazeeka sana.
Zeeka sio.
Si sana.
It's natural.
Okay.
So after this, umetoa simu, anything electron,
Simu nimeacha.
umeacha nje.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa, utakuja tuketi hapa. So mostly as we said earlier, kutakuwa na temperature variations huko ndani. Now we always tend to cover the patient. So hii ataweka kwa masikio.
Okay.
Kwa hiyo pressure, as I said earlier. Hivyo umelala uko sawa ama tuinue juu?
Sawa.
Atmospheric pressure for the beginners. So it will come slowly by slowly at 1 atmospheric rate.
So right now it is at 0. So itapanda hivyo tu.
Itapanda pole pole. For him, we always do 2 atmospheric pressure.
2 atmospheric. For how long?
For 1.5 hours. Okay. So hii session kupandisha pressure ita take almost like 10 to 15 minutes. Ndio tufike kwa hiyo tu.
Okay. So now it's taking around 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes. So saa hizi nimeset. Hii yetu ni manually. So tuna set ipande pole pole.
Okay.
Itapanda pole pole.
So this hapo ndio una set, and then
alafu
now
hii ni chamber pressure. Pressure inside the chamber. Yes.
Okay. So after that,
ako tu sawa, hata ukimwona yeye ako sawa. Mostly we do, tunawekeanga entertainment.
Yeah.
For the entertainment, hao ndo wana decide ni kitu gani wanataka.
While the 15 minutes are going on, what do you normally do?
So we do communicate. Akiniona karibu ana feel ati ako relaxed.
Could we see you communicate with him?
Oh.
How it works?
So, Nelson, unaendelea vizuri? So, saizi haezi tusikia, lakini lazima usikilie hapa. But una press hapa. Press it.
This one?
Yes, press that.
Hi, Nelson. You're good? Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
So pressure tukifika that 1.5 hours, then tunaanza kutoa pressure ndani. Najua unajiuliza hii hewa na excrete inaenda wapi?
That was a question I was about to ask, and I even asked you. What about that carbon dioxide?
So the machine it is designed in a way during the session ina release the expired air out. Lakini for us we do have a oxygen plant huko chini, lakini uko basement.
Okay.
So inakuja inatokea hapa kwa the pipe inside the machine.
So your oxygen si ati iko hapo ndani?
Si iko hapo ndani, inatoka kwa the plant huko chini.
Where do you get it? How is it processed to be 100% pure?
So hiyo ni mechanism ya physics huko chini kwa plant kwa engineer. Yeah. Nimesema maugonjwa kidogo. lakini kuna mingi sana.
Yeah.
So we always kama carbon monoxide poisoning ni ile watu
ya jiko.
Ya jiko, exactly.
Okay.
So in severe cases we always recommend hyperbaric oxygen therapy. It's all about kurudisha hiyo oxygen ile haikuwa hapo. You get it?
I get you. I get
for anemia patients, though wale blood transfusion for those severe cases, we do recommend them.
Oh.
Yes.
Oxygen and blood always go hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so wale wenye wametoka surgery, post surgery, we do recommend for at least tukipata like 10 sessions.
Yeah.
Hiyo itasaidia for that healing process ikue very fast. Ina help here in regenerations of new tissues. Also for you anti-aging. Niseme kwa madem, I guess nimeshasema hiyo.
Kwani men do not want anti-aging products and therapies?
Najua mostly ni nyinyi dem ndo mnatakanga sana.
Okay.
You need to look beautiful.
True.
Yeah.
So it also helps that.
Yes, and also stroke
On which
patients.
aspect?
As you all know, vile mwili inaanza regenerate, and we all know that ina help in regeneration of new cells. So in a specific cell, kama kwa mfano mimi eye yangu imeanza kuisha, kama masikio yangu imeanza kuisha, inasaidia hapo ku regenerate.
So for Nelson anakujanga these sessions, is it 5 days, like you say, 5
5 days
and then,
continuous, and we rest for 2 days.
What happens when you break? Kani kuja leo, 1 day, 2 day, and then the third day I'm not able to come?
So for efficiency, we do recommend 5 days. Sasa unajua kuna ule mwenye anasema leo mimi si feel, kesho mimi si feel, so you need unajituma.
Okay.
Juu hapa we do keep time. Patient mwingine akitoka mwingine anaingia. Mwingine akitoka mwingine anaingia.
But it won't hurt the process of healing.
Hurt. Yes.
So okay. Just in case. Sasa zingine mtu anaweza shikika mahali akose, but at least mtarudi square one.
Hiyo square one hatuwezi rudi, lakini sasa we do recommend at least tuwakipia. Unajua pia patient inabidi wakalie ngumu.
Yeah.
Uambie this and this inabidi tufanye hivi ndio ili upate better results. Hata wewe saizi utaenda mahali useme nenda kwa hiyo hospitali lakini wanisaidii.
Okay.
Lakini ujui kitu gani sisi we are trying to achieve.
Okay. Yes. And I can see actually it's moving. Sasa tumefika at what point?
So right now we are at 1.4 heading to 1.5.
Okay, sawa. And what if nimekuja niko na homa? Like I have a cold or a flu.
So
will it help?
Basically, we don't recommend someone with an active upper respiratory tract infection kama homa.
Okay.
Juu mostly hii pressure, unajua sisi tunakuwa na sinuses hapa na hapa ama hapa. So hii pressure itaenda hapo ndani. Utafeel kama you have kama headache ingine mbaya sana. So we do advise kama uko na homa, let's first treat it. Ikipona, then you come back.
Okay. I think, can we check on Nelson?
Yes.
How far it's going, we see.
Nelson, unaendeleaje? Uko salama?
He's okay.
Yes, he's okay. Yeah, quite relaxed.
Okay. Yes. You're talking about this, how it's coming on.
Yes.
So sahi pia ina release the pressure that you've set there.
So nimeset uko pressure.
Yes.
Hapa iko already on.
Kindly do not pull.
Yes.
If I pulled.
Sasa unajua hii ni system ya hospitali.
Okay.
Hata saizi tukiekelea hapa tufungue, niko control na valves. So hii ni valve iko open. Ni kama vile maji saizi iko open.
Talk about the clothing. I can see you've wrapped him with a cotton bed sheet. Is it sort of?
Yes.
How is one supposed to be dressed when you're inside here?
For him, he prefer going in with his clothes. We always have gowns, but for him, he wants his clothes. There is that one who does not want nguo yake iko hapo ndani. So ata change to our hospital gown, then tumuingize. Mostly we do recommend a cotton because this silk inaweza produce a static energy. Then with energy
and oxygen. So cotton is always advised.
Yes.
Okay.
It's advised.
And can you eat anything aside from just
Aside from
water?
that, you
Can I come
take
and snack with my
kabisa.
crepes,
Eh.
popcorns? You can?
You can.
Oh.
Sasa after the session itabidi mimi ni clean machine. Juu unajua kuna wale wanakuja wanatupa nini.
Yeah.
So for the safety of the next patient, lazima I do.
But you can eat.
You can eat.
That at least helps to reduce some anxiety here and there.
Yeah, hata kuna wengine wanakuja na vitabu wanasoma.
Oh wow. That's pure therapy.
Too bad hawezi ingia na simu juu sasa sisi lazima.
But that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ya simu hata mimi nakubali. Ni venye tu I thought you can come in and listen to your music. But even your earphones, nothing.
Hapana. But kuna zile advanced machine.
Yeah.
Ile kuna wana play music if you want.
What happens when the electronics are in here?
So in case of an electronic, hata saizi ukiangalia ndani, with that pressure inaweza fanya the battery ifure alafu ibust. So for that precaution, hatutaki vitu mingi, just leave it outside. Na hata saizi ukiangalia hii chupa before and after, utaangalia saile na decompress.
The water bottle.
Chupa inafuranga.
So inside here, is it inflated?
Right now it is just ina inflate.
Ina inflate.
Yes.
There's something about those who smoke also.
So for that we do recommend for kwanza, as you all know,
yes,
tobacco with the lungs mostly in affect inamaliza sana the lung cells.
Yeah.
So if you have that thing, we do recommend uangalie daktari and we see is it indicated or not indicated.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, normally when one is expectant, at times you feel breathing difficulties because mtoto pia
anatumia yako pia
na ameweka pressure pia kidogo. So saa zingine unatembea unasikia umechoka kupumua. If I need a therapy like this and I'm expectant, can I come and do it?
For that we are not recommended for that. Your pregnancy with most of the thing, unajua that it's not, we are still under research for that.
Yeah.
So until we see if you are that fit for a pregnant mother kuingia huko ndani. Yes. This is a new technology.
There's no one who's ever been expectant who's come here.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So where can guys come find you if they want to access this kind of therapy? Wakuje wapi? Watafute nani? You can let them know.
So at the unit currently we are 2.
Okay.
That is me and Patricia. You can come at our Hyperbaric unit at Coptic. Mostly unaweza piga the normal Coptic number via our website, lakini sasa watawa direct huko.
Okay.
That's the time that tutawa guide, tutawaambia this and this. In case of anything, then sasa ndo tutaanza. Najua wanasema lazima ukuje ujione. See, for us Kenyans lazima nikuje nione. Mimi nione ndo niamini.
Yeah. I also had to come here the previous day before this shoot of ours, and just to see how it works. Is it true? Yes. Okay, so that's okay. In case you want to come and do this therapy right here at Coptic, you can come and find Ibrahim na nani mwingine umesema?
Ibrahim and Patricia.
And Patricia.
Lakini tunaongezeka pole.
Unaongezeka. How long has this been in functional?
For me I have 1 year here.
And the whole...
For them almost like 4 to 5 years.
4 to 5 years.
Yes.
Okay. So it's...
Though ukiangalia in Kenya it is here in Coptic.
Yeah. I love the health and advancements that are happening right here in Kenya, in Nairobi especially. So hata wale wako Kisumu na Nakuru, Naivasha wanaweza kuja ama pia huko mtapeleka. We pray for these developments everywhere.
Iende kila
mahali.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim, for your time and explaining to us how this chamber works and everything about the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And thank you also, dear viewer, for tuning in from the start until the end. I hope you've learned a lot, just like me. And now the fear actually has lessened. I might come and try it sometime here. But thank you for tuning in. Remember, the SMS line is 22151, and on our socials at KTN Home _ that is for Twitter and for Instagram. Pale kwenye Facebook, find us at KTN Home. And for me, it's Ali _ Zaitun on Instagram and Zaitun Ali on Twitter. The hashtag is #health and wellness, #KTN welcome home. Na hiyo website ulisema?
Ni www.coptichospitals.com.
.com. So in case you want to reach out to them, feel free, or even drop by here at Ngong Road Coptic Hospital. Thank you so much. Until next time.